We're here at the National Horseracing Museum in Newmarket to check out some of the educational and informative pieces of content they've got on offer inside. We're going to speak to Tracey Harding, the COO of the National Horseracing Museum, and we're also going to pop inside and have a look at what they've got to offer. Accumulated is the new escape room here at the National Horseracing Museum in Newmarket. First question, why an escape room?
Well, currently we have an exhibition called Horseplay, and it features over 50 horseboard games. So with all our exhibitions, we always do a programme of events and activities around them. So the exhibition is opened in April, and it runs all throughout the year. And so one of those activities is to open the escape room, obviously being a game.
And give us a bit of a synopsis. So it's called Accumulated, and what's the sort of aim? How do I escape from this room?
So you are agents. We are investigating a financial company that we assume are doing some dodgy dealings with some syndicates. So we have just 60 minutes to sneak into the offices, find some physical evidence to see if we can use that evidence to take them to court and thwart their plot.
Right, so I'm in. I've already got into the boss man's chair, so I'm ready to have a look around, have a little look at some of the clues. You've of course got racing TV on there as well. If you've played an escape room before, a lot of the clues are usually in numbers and trying to code and put things together. Is it quite similar here without giving the game away?
Oh, well, I don't want to give anything away, but yes, you're right. So it's all about codes, numbers, puzzles. So if you're an experienced escape person, you'll just know. If you're not so used to it, then you will just have a look around. My tips would be write down any numbers, anything that doesn't look quite right, and it's about observing. You really have to. So there are about 8 different sort of puzzles that you can do and discover in any different order to get the end result. And so it's up to 6 people a session, and it's very rare in an escape room to have just 2 people because you need 6 brains really in order to get out in those valuable 60 minutes that you have.
It's great if you're a racing fan, but you don't need to be a racing fan or even a fan of other sort of genres to do an escape room. So it's an activity for everyone.
Exactly, it's very experiential. So it's great for bringing family, friends, colleagues together, so great for work outings. Yes, it's got that racing theme and it's at the home of horse racing. Why wouldn't it have that theme? But you're right, it won't help you having some pre-knowledge. Possibly might even be detrimental because I think you'll be thinking that that knowledge is useful. I'm telling you now, it won't be.
And just give us some brief details about how can we find out about the escape room, where can we book tickets, etc.
Absolutely, so all online, please go to our National Horseracing Museum, nhrn.co.uk. We're running them every Saturday and Sunday and Fridays during the school summer holidays.
So Tracey, the good news is I've escaped, thank God. I've managed to get them behind bars, the villains are gone. But in terms of some of the other attractions you've got here at the National Horseracing Museum, just describe where we are first here at the moment.
So this is our Moller Gallery, and this is where we have our ever-changing temporary exhibitions. So currently it's Horseplay, as we said, and it depicts over 50 horse racing board games. So we go back to the early days when you can imagine 16th, 17th century, where you were just playing dice, then cards, and then board games developed. And it's quite nostalgic, so people can see the games they might have played as children with their grandparents. So you actually play some of the games here today. And then families and children can have a go at the Grand National. So they pick their silks, they roll the dice, as most games are dice-led, and then they can do the track, and then of course the all-important podium at the end where you get your photograph.
And I think that's the thing about the National Horseracing Museum. There's stuff for kids, but also adults. It's got something for everyone, hasn't it?
Absolutely. So obviously the rest of the 5-acre site, we have our traditional galleries and exhibitions telling the story of horse racing and how it all began. Then we have Palace House, when Charles II lived. In there we have our collection of British sporting art. And then we have the actual horses here, so ex-race horses that people can get close and hear this very important story about the retraining.
And in terms of visitors, how many do you sort of get per year into the museum?
Yeah, so about 25,000. So if you're coming to those sales or coming to the races, it's obviously an ideal opportunity to call in here first, get your history and heritage fix with a royal story as well, which is very important for us here. And then we have a beautiful tack room for your restaurant and a very nice shop for your souvenir of Newmarket.
Loads to see at the National Horseracing Museum, so make sure you do come and check it out and enjoy all the different amenities they've got on offer, including this new special board game assignment at the moment. Thanks, Tracey, and look forward to visiting soon.
Thank you very much.